Hello, my name is Kevin. I am a lawyer with 15 years of experience, and now I will tell you what to do if you fail an Amazon Flex background check. In our modern world, where technology provides tremendous possibilities for the self-employed and freelancers, delivery programs like Amazon Flex become increasingly more popular as a means to find flexible work schedules. Nonetheless, before undertaking work and earning, every candidate needs to pass through a background check to ensure proper safety and guaranteed for the service. In this video, we will not only explore the most important aspects of the Amazon Flex background check time, from duration to necessary documents and key ones in a bid to enlighten, but we will also detail what the best approach for users to undertake, how to act when one has a problem with their background check, and how we may help solve such problems. This will be of great help to new applicants and those who have been a part of the program but ran into hurdles in regard to the study of biographic details. Step-by-step instructive. How to handle biographic data verification on Amazon Flex. Submission of the Amazon Flex application. The first step of submitting an application is the filled-out application. One must give full and precise details of themselves to speed up the process of being verified. Expect to start the process of verification of biographic data. After the subjection of the application, there starts the process of verification, which may take up to several weeks or several days, and in this period, patience is highly needed since how long does Amazon Flex background check take is critically dependent on several factors. Understanding the criteria for procedures. It is important to know the criteria on which your background check in Amazon Flex would be based so that you could foresee the possible reasons why. Usually, the relevant fact for the assessment looks like previous job locations, criminal cases, and driver records. Admitting to the problem and starting resolution. In the case if a notification arrives with information that your review was not successful, Amazon Flex background check failed, you have to swiftly get in touch with the Amazon Flex support for clarifying the problems. Professional help is available. After trying out to solve a problem without getting help from an attorney, you can get expert assistance from our legal agency. We offer professional and real help, with respect for your legal rights as well as possible violations of the labor law, and we have good experience working with laws in employment and in-depth knowledge of the specificity of Amazon Flex work. Vital moments. The exact duration of how long an Amazon Flex background check takes may fluctuate, but if the process is behind schedule, Amazon Flex background check still in progress, demonstrate initiative, and contact the support to find out the status. If you'll ask, why is my Amazon Flex background check taking so long? Bear in mind that delay could be due to the load of working on a verification system or to require additional verifications of provided information. Following these steps, you may minimize your risks and expedite the process of passing the biographical data verification while working at Amazon Flex. In case of any problem, our team is always ready to assist you and provide the required support at each stage of your problem solution. Common problems with verification of biographical data and resolving them in Amazon Flex. Underlying most common problems when it comes to the verification of biographical data by Amazon Flex for most candidates, and hence the reason for a great deal of stress for the majority of applicants. Whether this would mean delays or failure in delivery, let's look at the ways of removing hurdles from their journey. Problem 1. Amazon Flex background check is still in progress. Remedy. In case of delays, contact Amazon Flex support to know the status of your claim. Sometimes, it is due to the overloaded server or the necessity to do another check of information. Problem 2. Amazon Flex background check has failed. Remedy. First, figure out the cause of the refusal. This might have to do with errors in the data or with some kind of bad information in your past history. Depending on the reason behind the rejection, it might either be possible to appeal the results of the check or to present further documentation to explain the situation. Problem 3. Not knowing what biographical data to prove. Remedy. Find out which sections of your bio will be checked. Amazon Flex usually concentrates on criminal history, driving record, and previous jobs. Convince yourself that your history is in line with program requirements. Practical steps. Prepare the whole document which you need before applying. Keep a close eye on your claim status on the Amazon Flex application or the Amazon Flex site. If you get into problems, do not waste time and turn to experts or write to the support services of Amazon Flex. If you have tried, even to no avail, with your attempts to solve a case on your own, then consider the possibility of applying to a company dealing with such issues. These steps can greatly reduce the risk of issues with biographical verification of Amazon Flex and speed up the process of your employment. Standardized data and analysis of the problems with verifying biographic data on Amazon Flex. Problems with verification of biographical data are among the most common obstacles that potential candidates face when trying to join the Amazon Flex program. The data point to a fact that major issues most of the stakeholders face are mostly from getting their background checks conducted on time and having the eligibility criteria well understood. Answers with regard to how long does Amazon Flex background checks take and what does Amazon Flex background checks look for need to be made by the applicants so as to ensure that such an issue may never raise its ugly head again. The recommendations for candidates. With regard to the analysis, here are some recommendations that one can consider when applying for Amazon Flex. Expose yourself early. Gather all the required documents and be confident that the history suits your interests. Stay updated. Check your application status regularly by using either the official app or the website for Amazon Flex and get information about the updated version. Initiatives and communication. In case your probing takes longer than it is expected, do not be shy while reaching out to customer support Amazon Flex for information about the status of your application. Understand the cause of the delay. This may help you in taking the required steps for quick completion. Reach out in case of need. In case of any problems or unwillingness to be checked, then maybe consider visiting a professional. A law firm which is specializing in employment-related issues and background checks can offer you important information and help you solve the problem. Informing on one's rights. Being aware of the rights in the process of employment and background check is very important. Knowledge of laws and regulations, in essence regarding the FCRA, could protect you from being dealt with unjustly and may aid in defense of your interest. What to do if your Amazon Flex account gets deactivated? It can be a big shock for any driver relying on Amazon Flex as a source of income. So, what would you do if your account got deactivated? Sure, we'll guide you on how to go about it, step by step, but not without inserting some essential keywords. What really matters here is understanding the reason behind your account's deactivation. Amazon Flex is obliged to state this information for you. Frequently, reasons for it may include poor customer reviews, not timely delivery of packages, or any issues reflected during screening for your background data. When gathering evidence, your Amazon Flex deactivation appeal needs to be supported by some sort of evidence. It might take screenshots of previous emails with support, confirmations of the delivery, if the case is related to late delivery, or whatever documents are in your possession that might confirm your case or invalidate the cause of deactivation. Formulate a strong appeal. Your address should have clear formulation and contain all important details. Explain why the deactivation occurred as if it were a mistake, or what you have done in relation to the mentioned issues. Show that you care about your work in Amazon Flex and that you do not want to violate any of the terms of the program. Send your appeal. Submit your application following the established channels of communication with Amazon Flex. Please make sure your mail has been received and registered. At times, sometimes a couple of attempts are needed for it to be processed. Waiting for an answer. After sending your appeal, now only wait for an answer from Amazon Flex. Time for the appraisal may vary, so patience is important. Keep in touch with support and inform them in case there are further details needed. Ask for legal advice. If your appeal is refused or no reply comes in due time, then professional legal help should be sought. Legal experts specialized in labor laws and the protection of worker rights will be able to evaluate your case and offer possible steps, including the possibility of taking the matter to court. Deactivating your Amazon Flex account does not necessarily mean a final verdict. With the right approach and arguments, along with sufficient evidence, there is always a chance to win the battle and get back your account. It is extremely important to keep in mind each of the correspondences with support, even if this process looks behind schedule or if the decision against you is going to be made. It is important to keep in mind that all the correspondence with support was polite and constructive, especially when things might be extended or the decision doesn't come out in your favor. Let's go through the steps, one at a time, to get to a place where we can keep going. Step 1. Understanding the cause of deactivation. Contact Amazon Flex by email or phone. Make a list of what your deactivation reasons were. Amazon Flex has to give you the reason behind the deactivation. Most common reasons are poor customer reviews, not completed deliveries on time, or any issues identified during background checks. Step 2. Gathering evidence. Keep the emails with support that you had been sending while in service with Amazon Flex. Keep delivery confirmations, and if a delivery is delayed, an email or a message they will send you about that, so make sure to keep it. Keep all documents including birth certificate, driver's license, etc. that can prove you are a legitimate person to work. Step 3. Writing your appeal. Use a template or write the appeal in a piece of paper. Check if it is okay with Amazon Flex's policies and rules. Keep all your reviews and ratings from your customers while in Amazon Flex service. Add anything else that they ask to support your appeal. Step 4. Submitting your appeal. Share your appeal with Amazon Flex through the email or through phone. Put an application number, your appeals number, the date on which you appealed, the name of the email or the person to whom you wrote the appeal. Step 5. Awaiting Amazon Flex's response. Get back to that person in the department from Amazon Flex. Remind them of the application number and appeal number you submitted and the date on which you appealed. Make sure they have access to all the documents. If it is not answered for 7 to 10 days, please call Amazon Flex. Step 6. Contacting a lawyer. Make sure you get a lawyer who is into legal matters and handling cases like Amazon Flex. Make sure you have all the necessary documents with you in your appointment. You are always advised to talk to a lawyer who is able to review all the aspects of your appeal in detail. Step 7. Appearing in court. Go to the court when the case goes to court. Be present at the time your case is being heard. Give all the documents to the judge. If you win, you can get your job back. If you lose, a lawyer or anyone else will not help you win your job. Court cases are very tough and can take a lot of time. Remember that your appeal should be submitted within 30 days of your account being deactivated. This information is taken from Amazon's terms and conditions. Step 8. Bringing money. Do not get thousands of dollars for your service with Amazon Flex. No one else is paying you thousands of dollars. You do not want to get paid illegally or in violation of Amazon's policies. It could cause trouble for you and may result in you losing your job and reputation. Arguments in favor of contacting our law firm on matters relating to Amazon Flex. In the video, very clearly and fully, important aspects of Amazon Flex work, from achieving good marks on determining what to do, are described. Essential facts are the necessity to understand a process of biographical data checks and Amazon Flex terms and conditions, the preparation and readiness for collecting evidence and forming a legal challenge where account deactivation occurs, the benefits of contacting a law firm, deep knowledge of the law related to FCRA, experience in handling specific cases for the Amazon Flex Drive partner, comprehensive representation at every stage without payment in advance, and access to professional networks to strengthen the position of the client. The facts are only outlined in that the professional approach and competent legal assistance to solve any possible problems connected with this program of delivering Amazon Flex clearly state that the use of Amazon Flex services by freight contractors in Uganda requires a professional approach and competent legal assistance, which can now take the personified and processed form of our litigation services. Real stories. Consequences from inaccurate biometrics checks with Amazon Flex. Consider real-life scenarios of those drivers who have faced problems with this check, and what are the end results of these errors for them and their job performance. Colton, still in progress, Amazon Flex background check. Colton had expected the results of the check more than a month ago. This delay did not only prevent him from starting work and earning money, but also created financial problems for him as he relied on that money. Brielle, refusal of biometrics check. Brielle obtained a refusal due to an error in understanding what was expected. The fact that she received a denial without reason meant that she lost the ability to deliver packages, being her main source of income. Taylor, waiting for biometrics check result. Taylor was confused when he does not know why the result of the check is taking up so much time. So he is helpless, and eventually he found himself forced to search for other ways to make ends meet, and he lost trust in the Amazon Flex process of hiring. Jasmine, not knowing requirements for biometrics checks. Jasmine failed to understand what her recent move will mean for the results of the check. The lack of clarity on this issue resulted in needless waiting times and extra stress. Leonardo, Amazon Flex deactivation appeal. When a few days ago, suddenly, his account was deactivated, Leonardo tried to submit an appeal against this deactivation, but it was extremely difficult for him to even comprehend the process of applying for such an appeal and the need to enclose all evidence that will support his claim. These stories point out the importance of clear understanding of the process of verification of biometrics data and Amazon Flex requirement, and also point out how wrong or unclear information on this matter can affect the life and career prospects of the candidates. They also underline the importance of legal counsel in resolving such issues. Why work with us? Through our legal firm, you will be able to foresee many of the problems you might encounter while using Amazon Flex. Given our experience and knowledge of the nature of work on the platform, we can offer you a qualified solution and assistance to your questions. We work with FCRA, and so ensure that with us, you will have additional insurance in case of any disputes regarding biographic data. Contact us for details and any additional information needed. If you are having some issues dealing with Amazon Flex, do not lose any time. Contact us today so we can check out your situation and work on finding a solution for it. Our contact information is in the description. If you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Take care and succeed.